The white stripes are more than a band. They're a bad thing in your chicken. Yeah, that's a good intro.
Solid.
So according to some recent research that has been made clear in Thrillist, consumers might not be so likely or wanting to buy chicken with white striping on it because it was found by scientists in the University of Bologna in Italy that chicken with white striping exceeds normal fat content by 224%. So we have an image of different kinds of chicken breast you may buy. Due to modern farming techniques, you may see chicken breasts that look like chicken breast number C with that white striping. So that contains almost 3 times the amount of fat it's supposed to, with all those white stripes running through the meat, basically just fat. And it's not the best. I bought a lot of chicken that looks like chicken breast number C, or letter C.
Yeah, that's a tough one because it goes back to just health and fitness nowadays, where a lot of things we do are for preservatives or things to mass produce stuff, and it's making everyone be able to eat more, it's providing more food, but it rarely is healthier because of it. The preservatives make everything worse, the antibiotics we give everything make it worse.
I'm not totally opposed to GMOs, but I do think that with the modern farming techniques, I mean, if you set aside how not good it is for the animals, which is hard to do, it's also not good for you as a consumer, even if you don't care about that, because of all of the extra fat content that's kind of just in there. You can't exactly cut off the stripes. So we have this part of it. I mean, chicken, especially chicken breast, is typically seen as the healthy alternative.
Yeah.
It's still quite a lot, I mean, in terms of cholesterol and saturated fat, better for you than red meat, but yeah, the labeling on the chicken might not be 100% accurate thanks to that white striping.
I mean, I think it's mostly tough because the healthiest diet that you can have is just a balanced diet. It's not any sort of weird fad thing. So a lot of that tends to be a high protein, like an 8-ounce slab of some sort of protein. So when you blindly think, oh, chicken breast can fill that gap, you don't necessarily even look at the nutritional requirements on the back or what it contains. So to find out that this thing the whole time you thought was your healthy alternative might actually have so much proportional fat more than you thought.
I've eaten so much chicken that looks like that because I know it, because I bought it and I've cooked it.
And chicken breast in its raw form is gross. I try not to look at it until it's cooked. So now I have to inspect each piece before I eat it.
I mean, you could just not eat chicken breast, or you can
I'll just eat
get
cake.
pre-cooked. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Do that for your diet.
Streaking in cake is just the slices.
It's just texture. It's delicious.
It does feel like with science, in a good way because we're learning more, but in a frustrating way when it comes to nutrition and health, we're always finding out that whatever we thought yesterday was healthy actually isn't today, or there's more danger to it.
Well, I mean, it's sometimes hard, especially when you talk about eating meat, to kind of rationalize, was this farmed in a sustainable way? Was this animal mistreated? I mean, according to the Compassionate World Farming, which brought the striping to light in a recent video, it's not. I mean, this is part of a practice to help grow larger chickens faster, and it leads to adverse health effects like muscular tissue disorders and probably very uncomfortable, very short lives. But it's inconvenient to those of us who eat meat, which is both you and I, but it doesn't mean that it's not there.
I mean, I've lost a lot of weight, if any of you know me at all, and it's been through eating healthy, eating a lot of high protein, low carb, balanced meals, and chicken breast or ground turkey and stuff is part of that. So when you find out that one of your few options that is your healthiest option is actually not quite as healthy. I mean, look, fat's not terrible. You can't avoid fat altogether, but to find out that your low fat option has more fat than it should.
More than they said.
More than they said. Well, that's the big problem.
That's the
it should have been disclosed.
Well, I have some chicken to look at home in my refrigerator. Audience, have you bought white striped chicken and does it bother you? Please let us know below, and please like and subscribe for more.